Hey everybody, it's your boy Zero doing I can't say Gunpla review, so I will say Figurize review. So this is the Wargreymon Figurize from Digimon 01, aka Digimon Season 1, aka Digimon Adventure, aka just Digimon for us in the West. So this was my favorite Mega Digimon when I was a kid. Yes, I know I have main protagonist syndrome, I will own that, as my siblings have once told me. But honestly, Wargreymon was the coolest thing to me. Well, at least not until we got, other really cool Digimon like Beelzemon, Lucemon, and a bunch of other cool ones. Until those are made into models, I'll stick to this dude and eventually get in Beelzemon. Because I already got Gallopmon. I already did a review on him, so I got Season 1, so he's on deck. I may get Metal Garurumon in the future, and I'm definitely getting Magnumon. That's a future me problem. But yes, so the Wargreymon. Is it great? No. It does have some flaws, and some obviously bad ones. But there is some cool parts of it, especially if you are a huge Digimon fan or grew up with the show. There is some cool stuff about it, so let's just get into the review. Alright, this is where the Figurized standard Greymon comes with everything. There's no extra pieces. What you see is what you get. A decent sized sticker sheet. I really didn't use most of it. This is for I believe this is for the pauldrons on the yellow spikes here and here for the red. These two ones with the gray line in it are for the horns, but honestly, I didn't see the value in it because it looks nice as it is. These two are for the thumbs inside the hand, for the fingernail. So, yeah, let's get to Wargreymon himself. Alright. A little bit of a warning. Be careful putting in the horns. I messed up and broke with one. But I've built enough models and Gunpla in my life, I always keep glue nearby. So, it was a quick fix. So, solid kit. Nothing's going to fall off this dude, which is great. But the downside is the posability on this thing is bad. Like, legitimately bad. The arms don't even fully bend down. You got always a slight curve to the arm, as you can clearly see here. And so you can't even really pose it like you see on the box cover. Which is kind of disappointing. So you go like this. Like this. Be careful when doing the head, because if you move it too much, it will pop out of place. So you do like that. Try to move the legs a little. See? Not great. So, let's just do the quick... There's no front skirt, so you only have the side skirts. So, leg all the way up. Yeah, that's the leg all the way up, by the way. That's the knee bend. The foot rotation is pretty cool. This goes up and down. Let's see if we get the splits. We get the splits, but you can't really lay them down because of the little piece of plastic here. That's the arm bend, by the way. As you can see, it's not being blocked by anything. That's just the arm. There is no way to remove the hand, because there's no real hand. It's just the thumb. It's actually just plugged into there, so... And I do not like the gaps here. The open space is just... You could have made this a solid piece of plastic. I'm sorry, that just bothers me. And I'm not a fan of the coloring of the armor. It could have been... They could have gone a tad darker with it. Here's the Brave Shield slash, his wings. I didn't mind the stickers for this. It was okay. You just have to have a steady hand while doing it. I like the color separation because this is one piece of plastic, this is one piece of plastic, these are on the sides. It's like the color separation on this dude is really good. But with that being said, you have that much of a nap crunch. The wings are on a ball joint, so you can move it up, down, left, right, spread it out a little. stuff like that. Be careful with the stickers. But if you have a very thin paintbrush, I guess you can do the same thing by painting it. Let's see if we can get in the Gaia Force, Terra Force position. Hand up. Smash the camera. And goes up. Rotate arm. There. Terra Force, Gaia Force. Depending on where you grew up and what you watched. You can also kind of do the Great Tornado pose. But not really. Because you're supposed to have them flat against each other. But that's not happening. As you can see, the gap between the arm and the shoulder is okay. But I gotta be careful while ironically putting this in. It does have a habit of disconnecting when you try to move the arm too much. But yeah, it looks cool. The problem is the posability is not good. Again, be careful with the head. Plus side, it is fairly stable. Like, nothing's going to fall off of it. And it has a very slim chance of going... Never mind. Try to angle it, and there goes the foot. The entire leg pops off. So please be careful with the legs. They're literally held in with this peg. Top and bottom half. That is the knee joint in its entirety. Alright. This is... So you can see on camera how much of a pain it is to put back in. See that square peg hole right there? That's where this is supposed to go in. The problem is, these pieces are so very detailed to the size, it is very difficult to put back in once it's coming out, which is when it came out. So it's kind of a pain. There we go. Okay. Now that is fixed. Let's just get to the summary before something else pops out. Okay, so would I recommend the standard figurized Wargreymon? Yes, I would. But two things. Make sure you have glue nearby when you start building this because you may break something. Like I did with the horn. I'm not saying you will, but I'm just saying be cautious. 2, there's a lot of color correcting stickers, so if you're good with painting and have a steadier hand, I would recommend that over the stickers. Except for the eyes. The eyes are actually not that bad for a sticker, in a sticker sense. But I would recommend paint, because it would probably look better. Again, that's just my opinion. But aside from those flaws, those gaping flaws, oh, and the empty spaces in the claws, which is stupid, and also in the claws, see, giant open spaces. I don't know why, but that always bothers me when it comes to models. Just solid those pieces up, please. But aside from that, it's a great kit. Unfortunately, the articulation is bad, but it's not awful. You can get some decent poses. You can get it in the Gaia Force / Terra Force position almost instantly. So you can do that. It does come with you can use it on any action base, as far as I can tell. So you do have that as an option. It does come with polycaps, so if you have a problem with polycaps, you're not going to be a fan of this, but to me, that doesn't really matter. Polycaps, no polycaps, meh. A model's a model. It looks cool, I'm going to probably get it. But again, if you're a Digimon fan and a model builder, this is definitely up your alley. For me, this was great. It was affordable. Usually, they're more expensive than Gundam models for the most part, depending. But this one's on sale, so I was like, ooh, I'm definitely going to get this dude. But, to each his own. So, yeah. If you love, like I said before, if you like models, you like easy snap together stuff, like Gundams and all that, this dude is right up your alley. Unfortunately, the articulation is not good. So, unfortunately, you do take an L there. But with that being said, I would recommend it if you enjoy Gundams, Digimon, model kits. Something quick, because this took me less than an hour and a half to put together. So if you like something quick, like an SD quick, this is a great model for you. So, with that being said, next week's episode is going to be the Figurized Koga. Well, not next week's. Friday's episode, Friday/Thursday's episode is probably going to be Kamen Rider Koga, the Figurized standard version. I have no idea what I'm going to do on Sunday. Sunday's episode is going to be. Maybe it's the Curios. Maybe it's going to be the Abyss. Maybe it's someone new. I have no idea. We'll all find out when I start building it. If you want to support the channel, please use the links down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Ironically, last week at the time of recording, I was talking about how we're one away from cleaning our goal. Unfortunately, that night, I also lost a subscriber. The cruel irony. So, that sucks, but, everyone, if you leave, that's tragic, but hey, life's about a journey. I was glad to be part of theirs for a little bit, even if it was just for a while. So, I want to thank everybody for watching, everyone for sticking around. If you want to support the channel, links are down below. I may put up a new link for my brother's Kickstarter. If you like stuff like I do, tokusatsu stuff, like Gundams and all that crazy stuff, you'll love his books. So the Kickstarter is going to be probably in the link down below, if I remember it. So, if that's interests you, sign up. If not, hey. So, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on Friday with the Koga. And peace. Have a wonderful week.